Grand Rising, it's Retta's Recovery Reminders. It's Retta. It is December, 10th. And I am sharing what I have learned after my NDE and realizing that we are eternal beings. And this is not what we have been led to believe it is. Okay, and I started learning about the ancient religions, and I started putting together what resonated as truth to me. And I don't follow any dogma. I don't follow any religion. I ask the universe to show me the authentic construct that I am creating so that I can use my emotions as a positive tool to guide my life. Okay, I used to use my negative emotions and they kept my life in turmoil. All right, when I died and went back to whatever source is not a human construct, like a personality. Okay, it's an energy that humans can use either negatively or positively, depending on what your perception of reality is. Okay, it's not an actual being, it's a neutral force that you can tap into, and you can create positive things in your life, or you can create negative things in your life. And I wouldn't know this if I didn't create negative things for most of the beginning of my life. And then have an NDE, which I saw a video that said after we have NDEs, our cells start remembering who we truly are. We are eternal beings living a physical construct. This is a temporary construct. And after I learned this, I was able to get control of my emotions by doing childhood shadow work and facing my fears and my hurts, and I had to really look at that stuff. And after looking at my own stuff, I realized that I was creating my life by my actions, by how I was reacting to people, and how I reacted to people was my energy. And I started to get control of my energy. I started to do yoga and meditation and find the stillness within, and that led to this. I'm not trying to convince anybody that I know the truth, because I have no idea. I'm just speaking from experience. I'm not trying to get anybody to, I'm just trying to help anyone who might have struggled with mainstream religion. That was what I was taught growing up, and it never worked for me. I couldn't get the prayer and the God, you're my savior thing to work. I had to become my own savior and step into my divine feminine. Maybe it's because I'm a woman. I don't know. I couldn't connect with that men-dominated religion. So until I started learning about the goddesses and the other, spiritual teachings, whatever, yoga, the Indian, Krishna, it's all a state of consciousness. When we raise our awareness and we start seeing our life and the world from a higher perspective, then we can understand a little better. When we start to understand things instead of letting it get us upset, we start to see things from where it came from in us. Because when somebody says something like that might hurt our feelings, it's pushing something in us that is leading us to something that needs to be healed. And we usually ignore it or, get high to numb it. And it's only when you face those things and really understand that this is a place where we have come to learn about ourselves, and when we get control of ourselves and our actions is when we can actually make a difference in our life. I struggled with that. Okay, this isn't for people who have control of their lives. Okay, I was out of control for most of my life. I didn't know how to get into control. Okay, that is why I make these videos, because I know that there's other people struggling with their emotions. Okay, I'm a highly sensitive person. I always have been, but I wasn't aware of that. I tried to be normal, and I'm just not normal. I am highly sensitive. I feel people's feelings. I just know things. I don't know how. It's, all I'm doing is trying to help people understand that God is not a man in the sky looking down on you. It is an energy that we as free will humans can tap into and use for positive or negative. And when you live in love and follow your heart and love yourself as you love your neighbors and do as Jesus would do instead of worshiping him, your life gets a lot better. That's all I'm trying to, put out with these videos is another perspective, okay? And it's just my perspective. It's my sliver of the truth and my experience with my life. That's all I'm doing, okay? It is my personal experience that I'm sharing. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm not trying to recruit followers to get to, go on my side. I'm merely trying to help other people understand that there is a purpose, but it is what you make your life. You have to make the purpose. What you make sacred stays sacred. What you let be profane will be profane. There is no judge. God is not a judge. The only judge is you. You are your own judge. And when you can forgive yourself for not knowing better and doing better when you were younger, that is when you can open your heart to love yourself and accept yourself exactly as you are. And that is the only way I was able to recover. So I am just sharing my experience, strength, and hope in, hopes that it can help another recovering addict, someone recovering from abusive relationships, whatever. We all have issues that we're facing out there. I'm just trying to put a little bit of positivity out there and let you know that you are in control of your life. Your choices and what you focus on is creating your frequency, and what you believe you are deserving of, you draw into your life. When you know you deserve better, you get better. I promise. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope everybody is having a really great week. I just want to share. I never thought I would get to this place in my life, and this is a miracle for me. So from 2015 or 2019 to now is the miracle that I am glad that I survived for. I'm proud of where I have, ended up. It could have been a lot worse. So that's all I'm trying to do. I love you guys. I hope everybody has a really, really great day. Be a blessing. Peace.